Oh, so apparently I already have some monsters unlocked besides George, Ralph, and Lizzie. You got Ramsey over here, you got Rhett, Leon. Fool! I am the great Leon! And Gilman. I remember playing Gilman a lot. So there's Kingston. Let's see some of the other monsters we haven't unlocked yet. There's Nick. There's the guy I was talking about. You know, I always thought Jill over here looked like a baseball cap with like a fin. It's supposed to be a jellyfish. Let's look at the stats. Picard, pretty average. I can't go to the next card well, it's flipped over. Or no, I have to. Yeah, okay. Here we go. There. George, crush, jump, run, pretty decent. Lazy, pretty high on run. I would have expected jump, I think. Maybe I'm just thinking frogs. And Ralph. Also pretty average, but for some reason higher than George. Which I guess it is kind of hard to balance, like what they say, 30 monsters when you only have 3 stats. So, I guess they kind of just threw things at the wall to see what stuck. Crush and run are good on Ramsey, but not the jump. Oh man, Gilman is flat average. Wow. It's got good jump and run. A good crush. Leon's most look. See, I would have put more into run. And, you know, take some from jump and put it into run for Leon. Kingston, crush, jump, and run. Why do I keep saying that? Like I'm saying the values. Like, no, you're just saying the stats. Stop doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Lizzie. Moving on to San Francisco. Monster is headed towards San Francisco. Whoa! Gonna crush the Golden Gate. I feel like there's probably something to be said about starting San Francisco right in front of a crab house. But I've never been to San Francisco, so I wouldn't know. Oh, that's pretty obviously a bad power. Let's not collect that. Shut up. Ow. Yeah, it reminds me of the icon for death in Gauntlet. Ow, what was that? What? Okay, there's electric stuff in this building. I gotta be more careful about smashing it. Yeah, in Gauntlet, there's an icon for death when you X-ray chests. It's a skull and crossbones. And you know, sometimes I open those chests because I open them intentionally, even though I know they're gonna be death, because I always keep an anti-death on me. Because, and apparently, you know, I grew up with the PlayStation version of Gauntlet, of Dark Legacy. I didn't even know Legends existed until, like, not too long ago. And apparently in Legends, there was an inventory system, so when you collect the power-up, it doesn't immediately activate. You have to activate it yourself. You can toggle it on and off, and, you know, basically save it. And apparently in the GameCube version of Dark Legacy, they added that back. You know, the PlayStation and I think Xbox versions don't have that ability. And then they added it back with the PlayStation version, or GameCube version, which is what I've been playing on. And yeah, that's... I like what they were going for, but the inventory, it's like... The inventory in Legends is much better. Get that helicopter. Because you get to actually see icons for the stuff in your inventory, and you get to see how much of it is left. Well, when they added it back to Dark Legacy, if they didn't change the interface. They just have a little text that shows up like, oh, anti-death, fire armor, invincibility. Like it doesn't show you an icon or how much is left. So it's a lot clunkier of a system. And honestly, it's kind of broken. I mean, I love the ability to keep X-ray on me and toggle powers on and off for when I really need them. Like save a triple shot for when there's going to be a a gargoyle showing up. Is that good? I don't think this is good. I'm gonna eat it anyway. I guess that wasn't good, judged by Lucy's whimper. But yeah, it's also kind of overpowered being able to hold on to your powers. Because you can carry X-ray for pretty much forever, as long as you toggle it on when you're looking at chests, and then you peek at it and you go, oh, that's what's in it, and then you turn it right off again. You can keep it basically indefinitely. Like, at least, ow. At the very least, you get to keep it until the next time they decide, no, we're gonna give you X-ray. And anti-death, like, that basically trivializes Death's presence in that game. Which, if you don't know, Death would show up. Just kick the police car! Kick it! There. Death would show up and try to drain your health if it was Red Death, or drain your experience if it's Black Death. But if you have anti-death, you reverse it. So instead of losing health, you gain health. Or, instead of experience, you gain experience. And the way, originally you would, if you don't have anti-death on you, you would use a potion to get rid of them. But since I keep punching electricity, I'm gonna die. Since you can toggle it on and off, for only when you need it, it's very easy to keep anti-death on you at all times. Okay, I gotta be more careful with what I'm punching. Because you can basically keep it on you at all times. Death is never scary, because it's like, oh, Death's showing up. I can get a little bit of healing. Especially experienced Death. It's like, wow, I can get a whole level. Because they just decided Death was going to be here. That's cool. Short 5 cable cars. No thanks. We'll just keep talking about Death instead. And it really trivialized the fact that you can even use potions on him to get rid of them. Like, so far in my most recent playthrough, the only time I've done that was like, oh, I don't have anti-death toggled. Like, I don't have it highlighted in my menu right now, so I'm just gonna use a potion to get rid of Death, because I wasn't ready. But I guess it is a good system for, saving things for when you really need them. Don't eat that! For X-ray and power-ups that would be better used on mini-bosses. Okay, the helicopter was blocking the fact that that was electricity. How dare I? How dare you? I don't know. I had no reason for saying that. Just trying to be funny. Don't eat the pepper! How many times have I said don't eat that in this episode? Who's singing? I'm gonna go eat him. I should probably be kicking more.
Kicking? Oh, I want to do some kicking!
So I can stop eating stuff without looking at it. Do this. Oop. Never mind. Where's the singing guy? I'm gonna eat him. Nope. Not. Oh. You eat the people that are on the. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Grab the guy. Not the cop. There we go. No, they threw a fridge at me. Okay. It's like there's one part in like the first level, dude, of Dark Legacy, where they give you levitate, which lets you walk over spike traps without getting hurt. Spike and blade traps. Floor traps, that's a better way to put it. But there are no floor traps around. Like, basically by the time you get the power up and by the time it wears off, there have been no traps that you can use it on. Wow, that did not do any damage at all, really. But it did a little bit, but no, don't eat that! That doesn't make sense, because I was on the side of the building. Okay, and we're done here. Look at all those birds! Don't forget there's a what? I guess we'll never know now. Oh, I see, I'm gonna eat skaters. Yeah, too bad that was last episode. Let's talk about Pair of Kings and them having Adam Hicks show up from Zeke and Luther. Okay, I'm gonna die because I keep doing that. Well, there's a plane up there. Is that the Scum plane? So Zeke and Luther was a show about skateboarding, and now we gotta eat skateboarders. Game sound is not having a good time. I know I wasn't having. I guess I can't say I was having a bad morning, but you know I woke up just not feeling very good. So it's like, yeah, I want to record something, put myself in a better mood. And then it wasn't working. So good. I'm in a good mood now. Whatever. Let's do this. It shouldn't take too many episodes. You know, 1 episode per state. Or is it city? I don't know. I suppose it's going based on cities. Because Las Vegas is Nevada, isn't it? So I just destroyed the city, not the whole state. Fish! Fish! Yeah, I'm running out of things to say already. So I haven't been recording anymore. But also there's a lot of things I want to record. And a lot of stuff I haven't edited yet, so my Let's Play career is a mess. Eat the cop. And I keep thinking back to like the topic of like how people have grown to hate police lately, and it's like, I mean, I get where it's coming from, but I definitely do not agree with the notion that every cop is a bad cop. Like there are definitely cops that try, but also there are definitely cops who are corrupt. So I will not deny that much. And I feel like this is a topic maybe better saved for someone smarter, you know, more socially aware, I guess. But, you know, I'll say my piece. I think there are good cops out there. There's just too much evidence of corruption and stuff, and there's a new monster. Marco! Oh, no, wait, he's Marco, so I should be saying Polo. Or no, he should be saying Polo. What am I talking about? Goes to show how much I play Marco Polo. Yeah, I just don't agree with the sentiment that, you know, everyone on one side of an issue is bad. Like, I don't think that's a good, you know, don't dehumanize your enemy, you know? Like, I like that in fiction, when the enemy, you know, I'm okay with the enemy being just black and white, you know, good and evil. I think I would actually say I have a preference for that in most cases, but, you know, if it's going to be a more fleshed out story, I would hope that I just ate trash. Oops. Don't eat trash again. I would hope that they would humanize their enemy, you know. If it's going to try to be a more complicated plot, I would expect them to treat the enemy like they're not just a bunch of, you know, a bunch of bad guys, but, you know, remember that they're human. And at the end of the day, they just want at the end of the day, everyone wants the same thing. We all want peace, and quiet, and tranquility, and acceptance and stuff. All those fun words. Oh, I just realized the sound's delayed. At least possibly just in my headphones, I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell, but I've definitely have had recordings where the sound got out of sync in my headphones, and it wasn't in the game, so hopefully that's one of those cases right now. That it's not actually delayed. They just threw a TV at me. Cool. Maybe I'll use it to watch Zeke and Luther. That's a really lame joke. Pointing it out doesn't make it any better. Did I just eat a pepper again? Things are getting too spicy for the pepper. Scummaroni! It just now played in my headphones. Which I will say in case it isn't desynced. Scummaroni. Like, what is that? Like macaroni and cheese with soda flavoring? I like mac and cheese, but that sounds gross. Recess! How did I don't know what that even means. It's been a long time since I've actually like fully played through this game. I always get kind of bored of playing in Las Vegas. Never continue forward, so I don't really remember a whole lot of what happens after this. We can get off of there. That's fine. Stop throwing Molotovs at me. Oh man, my throat is actually getting tickly now. Getting the cough tickles. I should definitely take a sec to take a sip. Okay, yeah, I can definitely confirm now. It's just my headphones. Again, being delayed. So I should definitely get some new headphones. Excuse me. Because yeah, I paused and I saw my sound bars weren't moving, but there was still sound playing in my head, or headphones. Stop running away from the building. Stop getting distracted because you're talking. Don't eat a poison! Okay, eat the guy who's singing. Yeah, my sound bar stopped even though I was still hearing sounds. So it's like, yep, that's a me problem. It's not a thankfully not a recording issue, or I guess emulation issue. I definitely wanted this year for Christmas. I want to get a new new microphone for one, you know, more high quality microphone, one that doesn't sit on my head. And I want to get I need to get new headphones because these broke. The little like slidey bits. How do I describe this? Like, you know how it's how some headphones are adjustable. And they got like these ones have like a plastic bit and then a metal, the metal strip that goes throughout. And then like I guess the plastic bits help it stay in position at the adjusted size you want to adjust it to. Excuse me. Yeah, the plastic bit on these broke. So now they're not really adjustable anymore, which is fine, because I always use, like, pretty much the maximum anyway. Because I have a big head, as my parents would tell me. And, yeah, they're still working, mostly. But man, they're a kind of a pain in the butt to work with. Not because they have that broken plastic bit, but because they don't want to connect right. Like when I turn them on, they'll automatically connect to my phone instead of like my PC. I mean, I guess I haven't worked with wireless headphones enough to be like, yeah, that's not how it's supposed to work. But in my mind, it should be like, okay, turn on the headphones. It automatically connects to my phone. Fine, okay, works for me. But then when I get into my computer, I should be able to be like, hey, connect to my headphones, and then have the headphones connect to my computer. Well, these don't want to do that. Like, sometimes they're just like, oh, headphones? Can't connect. Try again. Okay, I'll try again. Still can't connect, I don't know. Try again. I think I actually made this problem happen. Oh, shoot, it's a SWAT team. How about I swat the SWAT team with my foot, which is called kicking?
Kicking?
Okay, I wanted to kick the cop car, but that's fine. Do the can for a little bit. That's fine with me. I think I actually made my headphones have this problem, because they weren't like this before, but then I ran into an issue where I was trying to stream Doom, and it's like, oh, Doom does not want to play sound in your headphones while you're streaming. So Poltergust tried to help me. He was in chat. He tried to help me troubleshoot it, and we eventually got it to work right. But now it's got that problem. So I think something we changed in the process of trying to fix the Doom has no sound issue made it have connection issues. So I think part of the problem was that these headphones have the ability to answer calls. So I think they have a built-in microphone. But I don't use that microphone. So apparently the issue was related to that, the microphone. Yeah, you know what? I wanted to come off the building anyway. I want to eat the cop. That's a car. Eat the cop. Get some health back. Man, I have no Rampage meter. I have no Rampage energy. Beans! There's some crude humor for you. Fartin' giant monster. What was I saying? Yeah, I think the issue was with the fact that they're capable of taking calls. So, goal for next pair of headphones: don't have that feature, because apparently it makes it where, unless you disable it, you can't hear Doom. Sure, 4 streetlights. Man, that's one of the easy ones. Like, that's one of the most stupidly easy ones. Because all you gotta do is come to the end of the block. There you go. That's 2 of them. 3 of them, even, apparently. Come over here. 4-4. Easy peasy. Now, let's not die, because we're running out of health. I guess that's the real challenge of this game, is smashing up the buildings at a steady pace, so you're not constantly eating stuff you're not supposed to eat. And eat stuff you do want to eat, you know, eat some food. And avoid dying. But you gotta do it without the timer running out, or else you don't get points. Or as many points, I don't know. Still not really sure. Ow, okay. Yeah, totally following my advice. Totally smart playing. You know, I'm honestly not sure if they make headphones without that ability. I feel like that's probably a common feature to build into headphones by now. Because everyone wants to be able to take calls with their headphones, I guess. I just want a simple pair of headphones. Wirelessly connect, and stay connected, and don't screw up. And that's it. No fancy stuff, no phone calls. Sound canceling would be nice. But I kind of need to hear myself a little bit so I can talk while wearing them. You know, because to do this... Why is there a watermelon in this car park? Who brought a watermelon? I mean, it's not a bad idea. I like watermelon, but who did it? And you can see as you smash up inside, and it's like, oh, they look like apartment buildings now. So I guess this building wasn't actually a car house. It was actually houses with fake car windows or something. I'm gonna get on top of the there. Meet the cop. Oh, I'm doing the thing. Okay. Gotta think of something else to talk about. Yeah, I would like to get a new microphone too. Just because I don't like this sitting on my head now. I'm basically wearing 2 pairs of headphones, and that's stupid. I've always said that's stupid, and I do it anyway, because that's the best way to get... You know, it's the only mic I got, basically. It's the only way to wear it, is on my head. Or else my mouth is not in front of the microphone properly, and it doesn't record the sound properly. Excuse me. So I want to get one that I can clip to my desk. And having some extra professional quality to it would be pretty nice as well also. Because this microphone is kind of stupid. Or maybe I'm the stupid one, I don't know. Because I've definitely noticed, and you probably noticed from watching if you watch my stuff, is sometimes I'm so quiet on the microphone. Yeah. But then I get real loud and it clips the mic. It's like, oh, well, is that a me issue? Is my volume inconsistent? Do I just need to be more consistently loud? Or do I just need to get a microphone with more, I don't know, dynamic range or something? Because, you know, this is a headset. Like, it's not even like a professional headset. This is literally just like a headset you would plug into a PlayStation. Not even a PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. PlayStation 3. That's how long I've had this. Actually, no, I think this is... Never mind, this is not that microphone. But it is... You know, it's not exactly a professional microphone, and I should get one that is, so I sound nicer, so my videos sound nicer. So my voice is clear. When I mumble, you can at least hear when I'm mumbling. Get out of here, SWAT team. SWAT the SWAT team. Stop kicking the vehicle. Eat the cop. Just, ah! Hi, army man, poking out of the window. I'll eat you. Oh, I just realized we're at a chocolate factory. That's why there's chocolate bars. What else is there to talk about? Chocolate bars. Is that a clown? I'll eat the clown. There's 2 clowns. I'll eat both the clowns. I like clowns. Anyone who knows me knows I like clowns. I think it's kind of stupid to be afraid of clowns. They just want to make you laugh. That's all clowns want to do. Basically, I'm a clown because I just want to make people laugh, make people entertain. I'm basically a modern clown. Okay, get off the building before it drops. Stop scratching your chin. That's what I should be saving my roars for, is when SWAT teams show up. So I can roar them away easily, because I'm bad at aiming. Maybe if I had a higher smash stat, that the shockwave from ground pounding, ground slamming would be bigger. I'd be able to get them more easily. Maybe my kicks would have... Excuse me, my mouth did not know what words I wanted to use. I was choking up on them. Almost literally. Yeah, maybe my kicks would have a bigger hitbox. Maybe if I were a slower monster, it'd be easier to aim because I would stop running past whatever I'm trying to grab. Don't eat the pepper. Oh, look, eat the chocolate. Points! Get a helicopter. Fly! It looks like we're pretty far from the end here. We're at least a few blocks away. I think. Maybe these episodes will be longer than I thought. And the thing I originally wanted to do still isn't downloaded, so oh well. Rampage! Don't need the poison! Sorry, the sound is still on me beating the levels, so it's like... There it is, there's me getting a rampage. I don't know what it was, the dissonance there was weird. Just like, yeah, I got a rampage, but the game is like, hey, you did it, you win. Do you want to continue, or you want to... If you want to save and quit? I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just me running out of things to say again. Look at the same character model popping out 3 different places. 4. I think for a moment it was 5. When I seen it, there was a different guy, but I think I knocked him out of the building. He fell. And then ran away. Because that's how falling out of the building works. Stop eating the peppers, dang it. Get out of here. Go buy a hot dog. But not on this block. Yeah, I still very much want a new Rampage. They should do it. Why are they so scared of making a new Rampage? Make Rampage VR. That would be the coolest thing. I would totally buy that. Well, I would literally buy that as soon as I possibly can, because that concept is just rad. Being able to pretend to be a giant monster in VR. I think they already have games like that, but I don't remember what they were called if they are existing. I remember there was this one where you play as like a... No, I'm gonna grab the trolley. The trolley. The trolley. There. Beat the people out of the trolley. There was this one where you're playing as like a giant robot. Like a giant alien robot trying to smash the city before time runs out. I remember watching Jacksepticeye play that game. I think he beat it, you know, he did enough videos to beat it. You know, I kind of miss the days of YouTube where people would just get a random game, just play it for a few videos. Those days are long gone, it seems. I hear there are people who still do that, but it's like, I just haven't checked them out yet. You know, I don't even really know what the change that happened was that made that kind of style of content die. I don't even really know if it was any kind of change other than just the YouTubers who I watched who would do that just got tired of doing that. Which could be possible. There's that triple flip I never showed off that helps you basically fly. I want to say there's a way where you can get like 5 spins. Or even infinite spins. I think that's a cheat code. Man, remember cheat codes? I remember cheat codes. I don't remember having a whole lot of games that had cheat codes that I ever actually looked up and put in and used. I remember using Action Replay, which, you know, not too long ago, I saw a video that helped me understand how the heck those things actually work. And that's really cool. Like, pretty much the idea is not actually that they're utilizing cheat codes, but like actual code for cheats. Like, it's actually manipulating the game's code. It's finding the segments in the game that's like, oh, this bit of code represents your current health. So what we're going to do to give you invincibility is we're just going to freeze that bit of code. We're going to make that line of code stay the same. So your health stays at the same value no matter what happens. Which is really neat. I definitely respect coders. I tried coding before, you know, doing a Unity tutorial to just make a basic platformer. I could not get it to work, honestly. I was following it exactly, and it's just like, no, I don't want to work for you. And I'm like, okay. And I gave up trying to learn. Sometimes it just feels like computers don't like me. They don't want to work. They don't want to work for me. What? I don't know what I hit. Oh man, I'm feeling kind of tired now. It's too bad. I would like to record more than just this, but maybe I'm too tired. I'm definitely gonna drink more water before I record more. Maybe take a lozenge. You go away, helicopter. You stop shooting me. I need my health. Stop taking photos. I need my privacy. That's not who I wanted to grab. I grabbed the guy with the gun who was very clearly more of a threat. Just joking about the privacy thing. I'm a giant monster. What do I care about privacy? That's why I don't wear clothes. It's because what is privacy? I'm a giant monster. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, punching it wasn't working, so let's try kicking. Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. How many spins do you actually get? It's 3? Yeah. Smash this little building with my fists. If I down smash ability, I keep forgetting what I called it. There's the sound of me spinning 3 times. I was wondering when that was going to show up. Okay, I keep forgetting that I need to be more careful with my punches. I think actually, if you punch with this button, you know, the grab button, instead of the punch button, you don't actually, ironically, you don't grab. You don't just eat whatever is inside. Oh, look. Come to, oh, here's the boss. Scumhuck. Dr. Vector is sent to destroy you with a Scumhuck. Avoid guided missiles and strike between attack runs. But we also gotta destroy the place. I remember there was a boss that's a plane. And that it's also a pain, because it's a pain in the butt, because you got to be able to get up high, you know, reach high to hit it. I don't know if this boss is going to be like that. But you also got to destroy the buildings in time. So it's like you got to destroy enough of it so that you can destroy the building in time, but not so much that you can't reach the boss. I think this game was the first time I ever heard the word lummox, because that's what the boss will say that sometimes. Freeze, you overgrown lummox, or something like that. Honestly, I don't really know what the word means. I just assume probably something big and clumsy. Big and clumsy. Maybe just clumsy, because overgrown implies too big. And he's dead. Except not really, because apparently it's the same guy driving every vehicle, so... I think that's the guy from the opening cutscene. He was talking about how we're all in specialized capsules. Probably not. Yeah, this game also has as a bonus, like the first Rampage, I think, and Rampage World Tour, which is pretty cool. I remember playing those a little bit as a kid, but you know they're old, so they're really clunky, and I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of tolerance for clunky games. Like I don't mind when a game tries to be a little unique, like the first Assassin's Creed, where you have like, you know, it's like you have your face buttons are your actions. I don't know if the first one did it, but I know Assassin's Creed 2 was like every button was like symbolized a limb, and then you had the trigger you would hold to do high-profile actions. So like, you know, you press like X standing behind someone, and they'll be assassinated. But if you hold the trigger and press X, it would just be attack. You would just attack them like normal. Start a battle. Or like, you know, you would have your feet button. You hold the feet button while in low profile to blend in with people who are walking in groups. But you hold high profile and the leg button, and that would be your free run button. At least I think. Or maybe that was like you hold it and then let go and you would jump. I think that's... Or maybe it was just jump, I forget. I honestly have not finished any Assassin's Creed before Assassin's Creed 3. Which I should do sometime. So there we go. San Francisco destroyed. Power points. Where? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know what power points are. So, okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.